Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Red Dead Redemption 2. I keep calling it Red Dead Redemption 2 because of how it goes in the timeline. This is Red Dead Redemption 1. The game we just got done playing was Red Dead Redemption 2. But because Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place in the timeline earlier, I keep calling that Red Dead Redemption 1 and this Red Dead Redemption 2. But yes, I do thank you for stopping by to say hello. And we might actually... Nope, there it is. There's the drop. I was waiting for it. I was about to be like, hey, we might actually be playing at, like, it's 25 FPS right now. Holy shit. We're in the middle of the town, and it's 25 FPS. But yeah, it just dropped to 13. There we go. There it is. Whee! Well, that's why I said for America, because I know different places have different time frames that they do that. We need $60. Let's do Nigel West Dickens' missions. We're right there. And hey, look at that! 15 FPS. Let's go. I mean, if it's like this, we can deal with this. I already talked about this yesterday. Team a card. I guess I will. You have yourself the king of... Is this...
No uncertainty that
this isn't spades.
No
Clubs. King of clubs. King of clubs. King of clubs.
Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well,
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York. And
hey, it says in the title, this is day 2 of 15 FPS Red Dead Redemption. And honestly, I know I could get, like, if I had some upgrades on my PC, I could definitely have it running better. But this is a short game for one thing, if you really break it down, because I could probably, if I played this dedicated, today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, we'd probably get done by Saturday or Sunday.
Cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Because I think I'm gonna do some side stuff here and there, but not all of it.
I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston.
You as well. Take care and have yourself a good one, Roz. See you later.
Works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's.
Hey, greetings and good day.
And I'll explain.
Is it Salty Seaman?
Okay.
All right, John. Let us make haste for Ridgewood Farm.
I can kind of understand why. Have you been able to beat other open world games, or you have not played other open world games? Let me get in the wagon, please, game. I know, running slow, but one of the main reasons I could get through this game is because it's not a first playthrough for me. Right? I'll be real, if this was a first playthrough, it'd be rough. Then again, I dealt with stuff like this back in the day, too, so... But yeah, you have me curious about like, what it is.
And I about you, John Marston.
Is it just because of how big the game is, or have you been able to defeat, like, have you beaten Grand Theft Auto 5 if you've ever gotten it?
For heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
Don't usually play games.
I have been blessed with the gift of language. And
okay, I can understand that then.
Apologize, but the West Dickens elixir.
It's a great game. So, if, like, the games that you've talked about, definitely understand taking your time with them. I'm the type of person that, like, if you even just got an hour, like, if you had a free hour you could spend on a game like this, it might not feel like a lot, but I feel like it's nice to go through like that. Then again, a lot of the time, if you have an hour, it turns into 2 or 3 with games like this. Depending on the circumstances, like if you're playing at 15 FPS like yours truly, then it becomes a little bit harder to stomach the game for extended periods of time. It helps when you have people to talk to. That changes things up a bit.
How do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Get back on the road!
We're on the road, though.
By the time we get to Ridgewood. Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. And I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been.
No,
So shall you.
I think we know for a fact Trelawney's a better actor than you, Nigel.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive.
What if Nigel West Dickens is literally just Trelawney as an older man?
We're going to use your.
Hey, thank you for becoming a citizen of the kingdom, Salty Sea Man. I very much appreciate it, and I do hope you enjoy your stay.
That way it won't look
Every time I think of that, I think of like, you are a pirate. Because of that joke. What be a pirate's favorite letter? Tis be the sea.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So we gotta murder some people.
So it is all a sham.
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the Voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? Advertising, my boy, is the future.
You'd best be a man of your word.
Wow, that's funny. That's funny. Because we just got done. This is why I like playing games in timeline order, not just release order. Because Hosea says that exact fucking line about advertising. So it's funny to see how many references they put into Red Dead Redemption 2 that... Or maybe not even references, they just... Because honestly, Hosea and Nigel West Dickens are very similar to character to each other. Right? Obviously they have their differences. But like that showmanship stuff, right? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this. He drops us off and has us slowly work our way there. Well, not slowly, but we can do it on foot in order to make it look good, like we didn't come here together. Because if you're gonna run a good scam, you gotta have yourselves a plan. And the most bullshit you can shovel, because the better the bullshit, apparently, the easier it is to fool people. Like, you'd think some of the shit I've heard wouldn't get people, but that's the first thing that gets people. I kind of hope at some point we get somebody that comes by and complains about the frames of this game. Because if they do, we all need to basically point and laugh at them. Due to the fact that, you know, it's in the title of the stream. That this is 15 FPS Red Dead Redemption. So... with occasional jumps to 25. Like right now, it's at 20. Now it's at 15, 16, 18. Oh my god, lumbago.
Neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of its by...
Do we throw a bottle up
right
and shoot it
now.
or something like that?
You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, what's funny
pay close
is...
attention. This poor
Now,
wretched
again, that was
volunteer
years ago,
entirely
technically.
unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East
Tastes like
keeps
shit,
the
apparently.
muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a
Now,
feeling
what's
of
funny
youth and
is
vigor
that
to the
snake
whole
oil
system.
shit that he's selling
Not possible,
is
I hear you
actually,
say.
like,
Well,
one of the
doubt
most
no
used
longer.
things. I think it's like a...
Faith
it's
in the
a...
mind, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of
Snake oil
science.
is for
Today,
Deadeye, right?
Science will be
In Red Dead
vindicated.
Redemption 2.
Your eyesight is
It's
greatly
not
improved,
actually
is that
snake
not
oil.
So, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you
No, it
squint,
didn't sound
you
like
may
BS at
just
all.
be able to make out the skull that's hanging there.
And how do they not know about the skull? This
Go
is
ahead, friend.
their little
Shoot that
place.
skull and
Also,
demonstrate
this
the
is a fucking
miraculous
farm
eyesight
place
you now possess.
that was raided. Right? Yeah, this was raided. How the hell did it get so filled up with people?
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. Westicken's own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
This is what I was remembering.
Well, you ain't fooling me.
Don't you get pissed off after we put a hole in his hat?
Let's see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Get ready. He's about to throw it.
See?
Got it twice.
Seen such an eye.
Got it
Behold
twice.
The power of the elixir plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat?
Is this the
and walk
first
away,
draw?
do you? Well, it don't work like that around here, mister.
Or do we do a fist fight here?
Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been
Fist fight.
offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence.
Try and remember press R2 to punch. Oh my god, R2? R2? We got R2 for punches? Oh,
Say
gross.
goodnight, friend.
Look at that.
Gross. Gross. The combat's so bad. The combat's so bad. Oh my god. Never ever get me into a fist fight ever again.
Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Oh my goodness.
He's over there. Go get
This
it.
ends now.
Really?
He's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
R2 to out of his hand. Oh.
Marvelous shot.
I thought for a minute it was on his face, and I'm like, uh-oh.
That can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all. You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
Go and pick up himself some snake oil.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
No harm in trying one bottle, I
Well,
suppose.
I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers.
And then this is where they
Much
get
less you,
caught,
mister.
right?
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I get exactly what he's saying.
My old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
The people spawn in like they did, kind of hilarious. Do we have a horse? Yeah, we can spawn our horse in wherever. Oh, that's a horse race. I ain't doing no horse race. Horse breaking. Oh no, it's a horse breaking job. Never mind. Even better. They definitely improved upon the horses too, that's for sure. Because that horse is wanting to run away from you until it hits a certain like a certain marker or whatever. No, 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 no.
This steed looks right tetchy. I don't mind telling. Good luck, son.
We need money anyways. Did not want to do this.
Wild one and no mistake.
Gonna hop over the fence? Hello? Okay, sure. Oh.
Just calm yourself. Relax.
How much? This is probably only gonna be $10.
That's it. Stay calm.
Right? Only $10 or something, I'd imagine. If I get more than that, I'd be kind of surprised. $15 would be way more than I would expect. Anything higher than that would be way too much, I feel. For a break in a horse.
Calm it down. I'm in trouble here.
Oh! I went the wrong way with the thing because I was trying to do how it's done. I was trying to do how it's done back in Red Dead Redemption, go the same way the horse was jumping. That's not the way you do it. You do the opposite of this one. Actually, you don't even do it the opposite. You just gotta keep yourself balanced on the horse. That's all you gotta do is keep yourself balanced on the damn thing. I think it's glitching out. We're outside the fence. We've glitched outside the fence. But yeah, this one is you gotta just keep yourself balanced on the thing, not go with the way it's jumping. Which is what I was trying to do for whatever reason. And that got me to fall off.
Let's go.
At least it's like right here. I'm so glad that... I mean, the controls would be better with the other horse. So I wouldn't have hit that, but... There's a combination of reasons why I'm so glad that we don't fall off of our horse when we hit stuff in this one, because holy shit, we'd be falling off our horse every 5 seconds.
Mighty impressive, son. Good job.
And how much money was that? $5? Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. Yeah, I was like, if it gives me $10, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. $5 is expected as well, because all you're doing is breaking a horse. You can buy this property, but I already bought one by accident. I forgot that you could actually buy properties. This was after San Andreas, wasn't it? Ah, this is a rent for $5. Again, something I forgot about. Because I didn't remember this whole place being filled back up with people after Bill Williamson's gang. I didn't realize it was Bill Williamson's gang that did all that. That kind of goes to show you, like, how fucked up Bill's group of people is.
Faster.
And how much more fucked up Bill got over time. Oh, no. I don't know if I want to deal with her right now.
Like an angel from above. Hello there.
Howdy, miss.
She was on the train, by the way.
What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the
She was the
train
one
from
who was
my
talking to the father,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
You're trying to move a mountain?
Oh, no, I can't do anything. But with faith, I can achieve great things. I know that. I know it.
Well,
You want me to take you back into town, man? You seem kind of unwell.
at the very start of this game, he's being escorted. John's being escorted by two men in suits, two Pinkertons, right? They're escorting him to the train where he's going to get on and go to, from Blackwater's train station to...
Take care, then.
Armadillo. I could not think of the name of the town. I was like, it's not Valentine. It's not Valentine. So, I actually spoiled myself on this quest a little bit.
Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh, heavens. Oh, praise you, Lord. I knew you'd save me.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
Will you come with me?
Oh, I'm fine here, mister. I'm in heaven. Heaven.
So, things that I know about this quest. That's it. It's over, right? We can just leave here and be fine. There are multiple things that we can do, and this is one of the few things that I know about this, is we could kill Jenny to get our medicine back. We could lasso and hogtie Jenny to bring her to Armadillo, and that will get her, like, it's Armadillo, if we bring her to the little chapel or whatever in Mexico, and if we bring her over to, is it over here? I think it's over. Yeah, this is their home, I believe. You could also drop her off at John's house, and she'll stay there. But yeah, you can bring her to the chapel, the church down in Mexico, and she'll pray there. She'll become a missionary or whatever there. So I'm going to bring her to the town of Armadillo, because none of that other stuff makes sense to do. And this is something I never had done before, right? Victim, it says. Victim, it says. Crazy ass lady would stay in here the entire time. This means that I'm saving your life, because if I don't do this, you would be dead. So you're welcome.
Stay there!
This might get us in trouble with the law. But I'm okay with that. Because we can kill a couple of animals and get their skins and then proceed to sell them. But yeah, this is a storyline that I would always never really, like, I never explored with. I never thought that this was a thing you could do. Especially early on in a game, like, you could do so much more than I realized in this game. In all honesty, also, let's take the map for Armadillo and drop off over in town. There. And then we'll go talk to Seth and maybe the stranger. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but can't really help myself in all honesty. Because they're like, a lot of them are really short, like that one. And a lot of them are pretty entertaining, or they have little factoids about them that you wouldn't really realize or know. Like, thinking about it, this makes more sense doing something like this with this character to me now than ever before. Because, like, You don't give a shit about this character your first playthrough. You're like, alright, she's crazy, whatever. Maybe you start experimenting and seeing if you could move the character to Armadillo and stuff like that later down the line on your own, if after a couple playthroughs, whatever. Most people figure out pretty early on you can get your medicine back from her by killing her. But because this character's named Jenny, I would think that John would actually be a bit more like, I gotta do something to this person, right? Because John knew a Jenny back in the day. John was there when she got shot. So I definitely makes more sense to do something like this in this situation, right? We're at 9 frames a second right now. Man, game does not like this town right now. Alright. Let's see if this is gonna work how I've read about it.
Good evening.
Hopefully we won't have to go into this town too long, but free.
Stay calm!
Alright. On. Oh, bounty hunting posters. Oh no. Do we want to do those? I mean, early on, I think it's like $15 for the first bounty, and it keeps going higher. And that's if you get them alive. Oh, that's a dog. For a minute, I'm like, what the fuck is that doing down here? I don't know why I get off. How far away is this? I mean, that's pretty damn far, if I'm being honest. That's pretty damn far. Doesn't look like it's that far. Again, I wonder how much of the map is accurate to what we get in Red Dead Redemption 1. Well, see, I actually looked up some of the character stories that you could figure out as you, like, look around. Bill actually joined up the Vanderlands. He was dishonorably discharged from the military as a sharpshooter or something like that. And he drunkenly was gonna rob Dutch, but Dutch just laughed at him, and Bill got angry. And then Dutch was like, no, 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 no. I got the perfect place for you. Javier was found alongside when Dutch was starving and trying to steal, like, they were stealing chickens together, basically. Oh, you.
Where can he be?
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am.
This
I'm
poor
sure
woman.
Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
See what I can do.
Oh,
I can't remember the storyline of this exactly. This is one of the side missions I'm like, we gotta do, because I remember it so accurate. I think we'll do Seth. I can't believe I'm doing this. We'll do Seth later. We're gonna go to Armadillo, and we're gonna finish this one up pretty quickly, because it just... I remember these so... like, These are some of these side missions I remember so vividly because of how unique they felt, you know? Yeah, this was after, wasn't it? And really don't like Armadillo, do we? Musician.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Well, let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
Why would I do that?
I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Ah. I wonder why she's leaving you.
Derby is going to be next week.
Take your $5. Take your $5.
Here, this might loosen your tongue.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I guess.
So, I don't remember talking to the old woman. I think we may end up not regretting that, because I'm pretty sure he's an asshole. $5. $5 or convince my girl to come back to me. That.
You rotten son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Get away from her!
I suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Thank you.
A man's pride can make him do crazy things. What have we got here?
Nice. Got our money back. And then some, I think. The honor alone is worth it. The fame, I don't know if the fame's actually makes a damn difference in this game. I know we get it over time. I forgot how purple this map starts to become. It is actually wild. We could get this bounty too. Why not? I don't think we have to go do it like we kind of did in. Well, we didn't have to in Red Dead Redemption, but with the first bounty we did. The first bounty was like, you got to do this. Hold the view of the poster. No, Mo Van Bar. $160 alive. Okay, I thought it was different. Okay. That's actually way more than we got in Red Dead Redemption 2 on our first bounty. Even 80, dead. Even for the dead. So what do we got? We've got a couple things we can do. A big old loop. Hit this. It sucks because we're going to have to come back here to do this. Big circle, I guess.
Come on, come on!
Honestly, a lot of characters seem one way. Bill had a mean streak, yeah. But I think a lot of the issues started to crop up when things started to fall apart the way they did, right? And people like Bill and Javier were like loyalty to, basically, their actions are limited by what the boss says they can do, you know, or by what the boss does. So when Dutch goes around just killing people for just the sport of it, something they never used to do ever, it makes Javier and Bill go, all right, that's all right to do now. Because no matter what, as much as Bill wants to be like, I'm in charge, right? He's in charge the way that he is because of how Dutch was in charge. Because I'll tell you what, Bill sure as shit doesn't give off vibes of being a leader to me. The only way Bill, I feel, is keeping people in line is just because they're afraid of him. Because I really doubt it's charisma with Bill. He just gathered a bunch of the meanest bastards he could find, and he's the meanest bastard of that bunch. Killed by a blow to the head on the 15th of January. He will never dance with another. I feel like that old lady may have gone insane, or like she's found him dancing with somebody and whacked him upside the head with something. And then went insane. Let's go get Mo. And a lot of Bill's issues had to do with him overthinking things and being an alcoholic, right? And a lot of that had to do with what he went through, because if you listen to some of the conversations around camp, you'll hear Bill talk about how his whole family's been full of alcoholics, right? But he thinks he's better off, not because he drinks an excessive amount of alcohol, because he doesn't mix his drinks like his daddy used to do. That's where the problems are. If you just stick to one drink, you'll be fine. One type of drink. And it's like, you have a problem with the booze. Full stop. He almost died. He almost died. I might have accidentally shot him.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Honestly, it's a lot quicker to loot him in this one. Hilariously enough. So it's one of the reasons why I might stick to looting people a little bit more. That and ammo. More horse meat, I guess. More horse skin. Can we skip this or not? I don't think we Again, not 100% sure what we're going to be able to do with this except sell it, but a little bit goes a long way. And if this is even just $1 a pop, that's, what, $4 we have in total, because we have 4 horse meat and 4 horse hide. So, I love how right now this is the fastest the game has run, like, the entire time. We're actually hitting above 30. It's, like, wild. I gotta try to get in the habit of looking straight down. 5-finger fillet, we could do that for money. That's an easy game to play in this one. Would you believe it if I told you I once again forgot about the stamina limit of the horses? That's gonna be my biggest issue in this one. You have way more stamina for your horses in Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. This ain't that bad. Now that we're like actually playing the game and we're out and about riding around, the frame rate is actually pretty stable. Old school logic. I mean, it is old school logic though, you know? Because this is talking about an individual who grew up in like the 1870, 1880 time frame, you know what I mean? Shooting challenge.
How good are you with iron?
Good enough to get some money out of the ordeal.
I bet you can't beat Ira Shelton in shooting. I'll bet you money.
$13?
How can I refuse a challenge like that? Right. Pay up.
Ain't that something? All right, here's your winnings.
Got sharpshooter rank up. The skunk. What's funny is I'm pretty sure the animals in this one, it truly does not matter, which is so weird to think about. Oh shit. Don't know how much money we're gonna get for this, but can I try and do that trick with all of them? Nope. Doesn't always work. It's just like with Red Dead Redemption 2, there was that trick. The same exact trick kind of works in this one. If you do a weird thing where you you skip the animation. And the animals respawn really fast around the area that you're at, hilariously enough. Again, I doubt this is actually going to be purposeful, except just telling it. But I am a bit curious about what we need this for. I don't remember the life of me, outside of challenges.
Come on, come on!
Yeah, I can't for the life of me think of it. And companies can really suck sometimes, you know? Like, and it also doesn't make sense in the way that they suck in this endeavor, that they haven't made a port or a remake of this game yet. How? How have they not made a remake of Red Dead Redemption? That's literally just like sitting on fucking money. Yeah, that might be the facts of it. But I mean, like, still. You would be, can you explain to me how a company like Rockstar doesn't want to make more money? I guess they don't want to put the time and effort in that it would take in order to, okay.
Where that came from? Come on now, sir. I've had enough.
Alright, there we go. I was a little bit focused on there. But yeah, I get what you're saying about backwards compatibility with the Xbox makes it, like, absolutely fine. But it just doesn't make any sense. I gotta check this area really fast because I'm pretty sure bounties have a chest nearby in this game that has like parts of loot and stuff like that. Really? Do they just keep spawning in with more people? Like another example, Dead Space. Dead Space got its fucking remake or remaster or whatever. Remake, it would be a remake actually. And people are eating up the Final Fantasy VII remake, which, again, one of the main reasons why I haven't really played it myself is because of this dude on the back is like, oh, we could work this out. The bounty hunting in this one's a bit different from 2. I really wonder what another installment of the Red Dead franchise is going to be like. I really don't know if they're going to do another Red Dead Redemption, though. It'll probably be another Western, but there's so much potential. Here's the thing. There's so much fucking potential when it comes to anything Red Dead related, because they've really only gone over a very small area of a very large world, right? Because even a good portion of the second game takes place on this map. Mind you, most of it takes place in a whole nother area, but not really, unless you can give me like $200 right here, right now. And then what's to stop me from taking the $200 and dropping you off for the extra 160? You know what I mean? Go buy that title now.
Much appreciated.
Oh yeah. Well, actually enough, if we looted all the people that were there, probably would have actually had more than enough afterwards. Bounties alive +1. Honor 200. We're gonna get full honor before we even get to Mexico. Well, there's a mission right here for Bonnie. Yeah, might as well. This is the one where we gotta go... Deadly Assassin. What? Deadly Assassin? Yeah, this is the one where we gotta go get the cattle, right? From the storm? Yep.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on, come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss. I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't want to go out in the fucking storm. You can't just leave your fucking animals. Not when literally, like you said, it's all you got.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
Oh yeah, I remember
think
this
we can
one.
handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other.
I have a mini map. I'll be fine. Cattle herd the first.
Easy now. Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Come on. Let's go.
I haven't seen a storm like this for a while. We need to be quick.
I think there might be one more after this, but I'm not 100%. Nice. Move your ass.
Come on.
Come on, Cal, move your ass. Makes me curious, because we had something like this. They do something with herding and killing the cattle in Red Dead Redemption 2, hilariously, with a speed run, which we haven't yet finished. We've been watching that speed run at double speed. Oh, we're gonna start watching at double speed. We watched at 1.75 the other day. And then lightning strikes after both herds get mixed together. So we have to go chase the cattle before they jump off a cliff. Yep.
There's spooks. We have to stop them stampeding. Oh my God! They're running for the cliff.
Of course they would be. I've done this so many fucking times, by the way. Trying to save all the cows. There's always one. There's always one smartass that I miss, though. Like that one right there. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Go back home. Go back home, dumbass. Turn the fuck around. Turn the fuck around. There you go. Come on, dumbass. And you want to fucking smack him too? Come on, move it. Dumbass. Turn around. There you go. said get in line before I turn you into fucking beast. You gotta be kidding me. Get your ass back over there. I'm gonna shoot you. Thought so. Turn your ass into dinner in a minute here.
My, that was close. Now let's round up those stragglers.
They definitely did a better job with dealing with the herding in Red Dead Redemption 2. It is kind of funny how there was a herding mission in that game. And I think it was primarily just the one. They didn't really do much of that. They didn't really do much of that. Also, I do love how, now that I'm paying attention to stuff, Bonnie really didn't pay attention when he talked about being married earlier on. Let's go! What are you doing, dumbass? Hello? Who is this cow? What are you doing? Two more cow broke off, of course.
Whoa there.
Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather.
You ain't doing it all by yourself in this weather. These fucking cows are asking for a goddamn fucking shooting is what they're asking for. You don't want the Bob treatment, cow. I will bring the Bob treatment over to this game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now that I pulled out the fucking... I was gonna say the 9, but I don't know what the fucking caliber this actually would be. I look at weapons. Well, it's got low power. That's all I know. I bet you there are mods that remake this game in Red Dead Redemption 2. I bet you there are. Rude. That might have been my bad why all these cattle broke off like they did. Once you get to them, they automatically start heading back to the herd. I'm remembering now. God, this fucking mission. All this little intricacies and bullshit you gotta remember. The herd's gotta pretty much be all the way together before they'll start moving again. Maybe that's why they kill them on the speed run. I wonder what the speed run's gonna be like in this one. It's obviously not going to be nearly as long. There's no way there's as many missions programmed the way that they are in this game when compared to Red Dead Redemption 2. A nice crisp 15 FPS right now until I look down, then it gets to 25.
The herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I absolutely love how she says this and she has no idea. She thinks he's literally just off the boat, basically criminal. Don's not really been a criminal for, you know, a while.
Let's go.
Another Bonnie mission we could do. Might as well, since we're there, do enough. We could do the poker mission. But I think we'll do the Bonnie mission, then we'll go do the American Appetite thing. Even Red Dead Redemption 2, my system got a little bit funky when storms were happening. You know? When storms were going on. Might as well. I don't know if these are like mandatory missions we gotta do here. But we might as well go through them. We're right there. And it's saving every time we do one, so.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Yeah, it's starting to come back to me.
Let's see if we can find the old goat.
So you have to tell me how much more you're enjoying it compared to the
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he
compared
used
to
to be.
base.
What if he's hurt himself?
Like how much better?
Father can still handle
You enjoy
himself
it.
just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built
More than
like
you
an
thought
oak.
you would?
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
And I'm pretty sure you're
Don't you have any
all
brothers
he
or
has.
sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust.
I ain't neither, miss.
I'm not a man in a tie or someone you could trust. It is weird how
Come on, boy.
you understand so much more about certain tones of voice and what people are saying.
Daddy! What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now. Fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Stay with me. I've got a bad feeling about this. What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like
I don't
that?
remember this all the way.
Boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Those damn rustlers! I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize it.
outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're upset, Miss McFarland.
Killing's killing, Mr. Marston.
And listen to what
Oh
you're
my
saying.
God, the barn's
Yeah,
on fire!
listen to what you're saying though. You are upset with him being a murderer, but you want to go over to the location those gang members are. What do you think they're gonna? You think they're gonna walk in and say, "Oh, what you're doing is horrible"? Well, you'll end up dead. Who knows after how long though?
Somebody get them horses out!
Help me, will you? Mazarwa!
The doors are blocked. We need to find another way in.
That's why I'm running around like I.
We have to find another way to get in there.
Put it out!
Trying to remember.
Come on!
Nice 9 frames right now.
Get a move on! It's getting worse!
Yeah, well, since no one else is wise enough to climb.
This ain't working!
I forgot there was shimmying in this game. I forgot there was shimmying in this game. That's kind of crazy. Weird.
He got the door open!
And you want to go up against the fucking ball. Right.
Back that dumb horse!
Can't even handle a little bit of smoke from the barn. And you're gonna go deal with the whole gang? Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the barn being on fire and having to go climb around, but I don't remember us going to the old man. Ooh, 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 10 frames.
You sure know how to handle yourself.
There we go, back to
Thanks,
15.
Yes, John, thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John.
The barn's still on fire.
Did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
They should.
Good.
But not,
John,
like,
my family owes you.
not in the way
great
that
debt.
you don't do anything about it.
I think you got enough debt.
You should
You saved my life.
have some sort of a fear about
All I
those
ask you
people.
is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
All right. Please. Thank you. It took like forever. Go check my outfits or whatever and got over there. It's so hard to keep in mind you gotta look down to like speed your character up and stuff like that. It's something that's easier for me to keep in mind now though, because of I literally just I know it probably isn't a speedrun strat, but looking at stuff like that of hey, it makes your game run better to look down. Oh, that's right. I forgot to open that. So $17 different outfits, and I'm trying to remember there was one. Kill the legendary jackalope. I think we saw the legendary jackalope. Daedalus and Sun Stranger Tech. Execute 20 people, gather $200 worth of herbs, buy or sell items at Gunsmith, win $1,000 total from gambling. Man, I couldn't imagine how long it would take to get some of those outfits. We're gonna just stick with John's basic. Holy shit. Let's go do the American Appetites up here, though. Might as well.
Yeah. The
more I think about it, the more I'm realizing it's real easy to get money in this game. Because the bounties are worth more than I thought. Oh yeah, this is a quick draw thing. I ain't gonna do a quick draw. We get a couple of them in Red Dead Redemption 2, but we get way more of them in Red Dead Redemption 1. And they're all of them you can do either way. Get the gun out of their hands or kill them.
Come on, come on!
Keep forgetting about the stamina we have. I wonder what they're classifying it as a pound of meat. Like, are they going to classify one unit of meat as a pound? Or is there actual weight to the meat that we don't really have access? Like, if I click on this horse meat, yeah, medium value. Rabbit meat is low value. So if it's low value, does that mean it's lighter weight meat than of medium value meat? That's probably how they could do it. Like, just give a classification of weight to it. Ah, I know who this is. Probably one of the best sequences with this right here. I heard that people thought that I've been waiting for you, does.
Hello, John.
Mysterious stranger.
John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on. Pretty girl, until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon and her brain was plastered over a wall.
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
I don't have a game, John. Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life. Wish I'd had better guidance. A friend of mine is drunk as a skunk in the saloon on Thieves' Landing. I think he's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there and see if you can advise him how best to proceed?
What do you think I am?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend.
I'm gonna pay really close attention to this. Because there's two types of knowledge you need for this guy.
What are you waiting for? Don't tell me you've gone soft in your old age.
Heidi McCourt is the woman that got killed in a very bad way.
Come on!
It starts to paint a picture of that ferry, don't it? Dutch shot her in the head. Lovely. I am so glad that we played Red Dead Redemption 2 now, before this. I knew the only reason I wanted to play this was because of playing Red Dead Redemption 2. But so many more little pieces get put together for that puzzle, because you never really find out about what went down on that ferry.
You! There's some errant wrongdoers down the way seem to have eluded us. Round them up or shoot them down.
One of them might get away. I love how this is a random event. We didn't have any random event like this, did we?
Shut up, or you're dead!
Feels like this is taking forever.
Now stay put!
And I still love how each time it's called victim. Put victim on horse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get him with a hog tie, just in case. All right. Okay, we can't put two people on that horse. Is this going to be more time consuming? Yes. Do I mind? Not really, honestly. More of a chill thing. More of a chill day-to-day. I could just blast them, but I kind of want to see what happens when we bring them both in alive. It is weird that they don't have any comments to make. I'm pretty sure RDR2, no matter what, people are going to make a bunch of comments. There's a lot of shit I didn't experiment with in RDR2. I kind of focused on just like the side content and the main story, but I didn't really experiment with things that you could to a certain extent. And I can't help but think about how they were talking about certain things and how relevant those certain things are. Like John talking about people not forgetting about anything or forgiving. And I think it was Bonnie that said, especially when it comes to money. And I was like, yeah, that's a lot of the shit that went wrong with RDR2 just so happened to be the fact that they were stealing from Cornwall all over and over and over again. The music, I think, is not that necessary, though, if I'm being honest.
Didn't want to waste a bullet on this one.
You'll get along fine here, son. Now get going.
Almost $400. Oh, what? Oh. Well, I mean, didn't realize he was going to execute him. We don't lose honor for looting lawmen, do we? No. We'll have to try and sell some of this meat in the future and see how much we get for it if it's worth doing this. I mean, every little bit goes a long way, and I'm about to drop 200 just to get a deed in a way that I don't think I've ever gotten before. Alright, let's go finish what we were doing. Hit that up there. Go buy that.
Come on, come on!
Go talk to that old lady. Hi, Seth. The lawman limping all the way back to... not Rhodes, not Valentine, Armadillo. Damn. Damn. I spent so much time around Valentine and Rhodes that those are like the two places that are just... they're the first ones that I want to talk about when talking about going back to a place. Strawberry adds the list. We didn't get to experience Armadillo or other locations on this map as much, honestly enough. Not in Red Dead Redemption 2, that is. Kind of went around and got the rest of the bones that we need to get in order to finish that quest.
Let's go!
Biggest complaint is that you can't fish in this game. But you could fish Ash John in RDR2. Why not in RDR1, damn it?
Come on!
Am I going the right way? Another pile of blood and... oh, an arm. This time.
Come on!
It is kind of interesting how they do this the way that they do it. Because if I'm not mistaken, there now should be someone we can talk to back at Armadillo. Soon enough there should... go over here and buy this. $200.
Come on!
Trying to think if we make a profit off this or not. Again, it doesn't really matter. Glad that there's no ranking system. Holy shit.
Yeah! Whoa!
There's a lot of animals. But not nearly as many as were in RDR2, for sure. And I kind of like that. I like that they've added more animals to the game. And they add more animals to their games as they go forward, you know? Bunch of coyotes.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
Sure. $5. Why not? And some coyote skins. I definitely like the challenge systems that they do in Red Dead Redemption 2 more than Red Dead Redemption 1 as well. Because it's so much easier to figure out what exactly they're doing. That and the challenges, that's the one downside about challenges. Challenges section of the journal. Is that a limited amount we can hold in our satchel? Or can we hold it up to 99? definitely like the other animation for harvesting. Well, check journal, not outfits, journal. You get one more coyote, more rabbits, and then the treasure hunter stuff is just finding treasures. I also think there's gonna be one here if I pick this up. It'll be like, hey, you got a flower challenge too. Yep. Should finish the hunting challenge level 1. Again, I'm not going to focus on doing this stuff, but I kind of want to see what it's like when it progresses to another challenge level, because I don't remember. Saves it. Master Hunter rank 1. And then it doesn't tell us what we got to do next. We would have to look that up ourselves. Fame goes up. Something did pop up. Tells us to check the challenges. And it would be here. 5 skin and kill, well, kill and skin 5 deer. Yeah, let's go buy that first before we do anything else. I know it's kind of passing a mission, but I kind of want to do this so I can see if I can buy a different weapon. Oh wow, that was a hell of a jump. Oh, you want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure one of the issues I had in Red Dead Redemption 2 was the fact that every time I would go up to a camp, only once or twice would somebody be like, yeah, no, pull up the seat. In this game, I think it's more common for people to go, yeah, nope, sit alongside me and we can talk. And it's like a couple of random little dialogue back and forth. Not 100% sure, though. This world feels a lot emptier. Right? The music helps it, for sure. But it feels emptier. For sure.
Come on.
Make up your mind. I ain't got all day.
No, you've had a week.
Okay.
It's $200, Clyde.
Here you go then, partner. Good luck out here.
Well, now we own this piece of land, though, so...
Come on. Whoa there.
$200. $200 gone in an instant. Camp's all the way over here. Ugh. What's over here? I know you. Shit. Might as well do side missions today, I guess. Again, this game's not as long, nearly as long as Red Dead Redemption 2. Even if I do all the side missions, stuff like that. Because I just looked at how long we've been playing. We've been playing for about an hour and a half. And realistically, we've done a lot more missions in the span of an hour and a half than we did in one session when we were in the midst of going through Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, I was doing a lot of the challenges then, and a lot of the hunts. I didn't do everything there was to do. But there's a part of me that might go back and get that 100%. We'll see, though. I've got a bunch of other games that I want to go through first and foremost. Hope I don't get stuck there. It is funny how your horse's hooves seem to become intangible when you jump. trying to remember how many missions we have left before we get to Bill. Because after Bill, we move to Mexico for a while. If I'm not mistaken. And then eventually we end up coming back and heading up north. I think the final mission actually takes place over in this area, if I'm not mistaken. Which is kind of hilarious to think about, because I'm looking at this map, and this is where one of the legendary fish were. I know that catfish you can try and catch along here somewhere. I'm trying to remember where that was, but I can't quite recall. And again, I think some of this stuff isn't right from the second map. And again, they could just say, like, how many years have passed or... Anyway, getting distracted. I know that type of erosion would be ridiculous, but you could say, like, a big-ass rainstorm came through and took off a whole chunk of land, because think about that. It wouldn't be surprising if some of that would, you know, collapse down and during a storm. That wouldn't be that unbelievable. Hearing gunfire.
Come on, come on!
Yeah, after a week later, I got your thing for $200.
You got the deed?
Yep. Here it is.
I hear about it. All right. Good of you to put your own money up for the deed. There you go. There's a little something extra in there for you. Always best when these transactions go smoothly.
Particularly when you can make more money out of it.
Hmm.
Good luck with the property, McAllister.
Oh, yeah.
$220, so we made $20 on that whole deal. Basically, it was a delivery mission. So yeah, $20 is worth it. Reduced prices in shops now too, though. You can now wear the Duster outfit. I think this is, yeah, this I think is what I ended up wearing a good portion of the time. Because I remember I wore this, but as soon as I unlocked something like the Duster, I went for that. We should actually probably go to over here, if I'm being honest. Go to Thieves Landing, deal with that, and then go from there. Got like another hour and a half at least, so... Probably do some more main story missions. Possibly get the Bill's mission today.
Let's go.
Nah, we've got like 4 to do with Seth, I think. It could be interesting. In the future, I'll have to do a playthrough of these games with low honor. Or like reverse honor. It's not that difficult to get to that point, but it is difficult to stay at that point. Right?
Come on.
I'm pretty sure dialogue and shit changes when you have low honor as well, compared to if you have a high honor. Like, I want to do a full playthrough with high honor, and a full playthrough with low honor. See how different the dialogue is. Some of it's only, like, little bits and here and there. But, yeah. And we do not like McFarlane's. When this dude was like, help me, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna run somebody over. No, I gotta shoot somebody because it killed the horse. Right outside of the fucking ranch, too. So you know that was some random person.
Thank you, sir. I'll pray for you.
There's a bounty, it looks like, over here at the ranch. Maybe we'll pick up that wanted poster later. He's good. We could! Oh man, the trains are pretty much exactly the same. That's hilarious. The trains are pretty much exactly the same. They look lower res, of course, but... and a bit smaller. Oh, so we got 15 bucks for that. Horse wrestling rescue. Nice. Again, I'm so curious about the different way, because I know we could take it, and I think if we take it and give it to him, I'm not sure. Do this side mission. Might as well.
How do you do, partner?
What? I don't remember this guy.
What you searching for, partner?
I've been gathering some flowers for my wife. She's waiting for me back in the cabin.
That's very sweet of you.
And we've been together 50 years now, me and my darling Annabelle. She's always loved these wild fever few that grow around this place. You know. But she's getting on now in years, and it's hard for her to get up and about. So I want to bring her a lovely bouquet for our anniversary.
I've seen quite a few flowers in my travels, if you'd like to help.
Oh, yeah. Listen, these old fingers ain't what they used to be. Yeah, I'd love it. Sure, bring me any pretty ones you find, huh?
3 Furview, 3 Sage, and Desert Sage. Red Sage and Desert Sage. For Billy. Of course. Alright. I don't remember this mission. I don't know if I've ever done it. We need 2 more at Furview. 1 more Furview after this. Red and Deserts.
Perfect.
Now we just needed the Desert Sage and the Red Sage. Going to another town. That's why FPS is below 15. Or actually, I should say, we're going through new areas we haven't been before. That's why the FPS is so low right now. We'll go through here a couple times and it should run a little bit better. Hopefully. Then again, the fog might be fucking shit up too. The gentleman must be the mysterious stranger's friend. Perhaps you should give him some advice. You could buy that place up there too, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. You can now enter blackjack games.
You don't know squat. Come on, don't fight.
This fight. Discourage. Don't want to give him $15 to stick on his.
No problem if I just
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
Look, don't ask how, but I know what you're about to do. You don't want to do this.
The hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, mister. I'm just here to say I don't think you should go through with it. Your wife, she loves you.
Shit, mister. I don't know who or what you are, but I guess I'm grateful. I guess you're right. I was raised better than this.
Don't mention it. Go on now.
That's weird that they give you the. I didn't realize they gave you the option to encourage him.
All right, I'm going.
Interesting. Let's check the gun store. We have $400, so might as well see what we can get better things or not, and see what we can sell. General store, I would imagine. Elegant suit menu added.
Well, hello.
Can buy bait, a bandolier, which doubles at Springfield rifle, a sawn off, buffaloes unavailable, ammo. Could sell $5 for buck meat, 8 for the antlers. Actually, that's not that bad at all. Coyote meat is $3 a pop. That's really good. That's pretty amount of money right here we got.
Take you for a short trigger man, sir.
Uh.
Something special you're looking for? Very well.
That's just a bunch of buttermilk you're drinking. Gotta tie your tongue down, friend.
Hello there.
They burned down that church.
Here we are.
Okay. I mean, it's only $2 a pop, it looks like, for horse and horse meat and hide, but that's $10 plus the 8 or whatever there that we didn't have before.
Can I show you something special, sir?
The bandolier.
Well then.
And give me the Springfield.
Good. I got what I need.
Discovered the elegant suit. It'll allow you to cheat at poker. That's one of my favorite pieces of clothing you can get. Go to the barbers. Talk to the tailor.
Hello there.
Elegant suit. Gotta get the bandana, you know?
I don't know how you get away with these prices, mister.
We have a little bit of rifle ammunition, but we have a rifle now. So up above should be where the tailor or the barber's at. What can the barber do?
Come in and have a look.
Oh, doctor, my bad. Medicine, fine. Right. And you can use snake oil in this game too, it looks like. So where the hell is the barber at? Like that, unless that's supposed to be the doctor regardless. I thought that was weird about a barber. I'm just used to scissors meaning barber.
I gotta see that doctor about this burning.
Come on. Next up, I guess we go to the wanted poster down here. See where that takes us, because we don't have any more side things to do. Not yet. Then we could do Seth's mission and go from there. Then on where the bounty's at. Because that was a scrap. We just bought a scrap of the elegant suit, I think. Because if I were to go here to outfit, scroll over, it'll be duster coat and that's it. Right? Oh no, we do have the elegant suit. Not gonna play poker, but we can wear it if it looks good on us. When we get to this house, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, when we get to our place we can stay at Bonnie's Ranch. Or the McFarlane Ranch, I should say, because it's not Bonnie's. It's our father's ranch.
Come on.
Again, I wonder how much of this is because this is some of the first times we've gone through these. Not the flowers we need. You see, the red stage is something that I remember from this, I believe. Desert sage should look similar, but should be yellowish in color if I'm not. And again, I could just literally look up where they're at if I really wanted to. If I can't find them after a certain amount of time, I'll do that. Let's get the bounty first. See what we're gonna be getting here. For some reason, I thought it was only like $50 we got. Oh no, this is the game. This is how the game plays. 15 frames per second. The game's not lagging. The game's just running slow as molasses. 40 bucks. Ah, this is more like what I was remembering. 40 bucks for a live dude. But yeah, you could say I guess the game's lagging, but it's not. It's just how it's running right now. 12 frames per second until I look down, then it runs at a nice crisp 25, 30. Yeah. I mean, I can deal with it at 15 frames. It's not that big of a deal for me, personally. I get if some people are a bit like blarg, like bleh. Oh, does this regenerate over time? I guess it does. Did I get regular ammo? Oh yeah, no, this game, I'm realizing it is elegant suit. What's his duster? How does the duster? Maybe. And then you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Do this because we're working for the government. But again, the main reason I'm playing it isn't because of the gameplay for this game, it's more for the story elements, because already we've had a couple of moments occur that, like, tell us more about the story of 2, right? Because we now know the character that Dutch shot on the ferry. And that was before, that was like 6 months before, no? Not really 6 months before, but several weeks before the events of Red Dead Redemption 1 actually start. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2. Damn it! Damn it! I keep doing that. I am aware that they're called different names, but because of how they take place on the timeline, I'm considering this Red Dead Redemption 2 on the technicality that it takes place in the timeline later down the line. And Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm classifying as Red Dead Redemption 1 for that very same reason. You need to kill 5 deer and skin them for a challenge, but I'm not really. Well, that's kind of... I've noticed that this game really only has the ambient music. Red Dead Redemption 2 also had ambient music, but there were times where it would let the atmosphere as well play for itself, right? Like if there was a storm going and shit like that, it wouldn't play music because it would just let the sound. And I love that more than this, because this is just constant music. And yes, the music is good. It doesn't, like, it helps make the world feel not as boring as it would feel without music, right? Because this world actually feels way more empty than Red Dead Redemption 2, hilariously enough. And I'm already starting to, like, remember the paths and whatnot. Where's the bounty for this guy? All the way down there? What the hell is this supposed to be? Oh, flowers for a lady. It tells us locations where we get flowers. We'll do the bounty later. 2 sets. Oh no, for its time, it's phenomenal. Like, there's stuff that occurs in this game that you know that the Jenny lady you can help in this game? I actually Googled, I was like going through Google and I saw that side mission that you could, the one where you give her medicine or whatever. You could actually hog tie her and put her in different locations, and then she'll proceed to do certain things at those locations, right? Like she'll move into Armadillo or something like that if you bring her to Armadillo. Oh, Gun? Gun's my favorite Western. Like, from back in the day. Gun's on the list, honestly. Because here's what the plan is. The plan is to, after we play Red Dead Redemption 1, we're going to go through Fallout 2. And after Fallout 2, we're going to play Red Dead Revolver and the Gun. I mean, honestly, I want to play these games like this and play Gun last to see if I still enjoy Gun as much as I did back in the day. I think the story of Gun and just how it... Like, there's a lot of stories I could tell about some of the thoughts and whatnot I had during the gameplay, and how basically at the time I enjoyed that Gun as much as I enjoyed Gun as much as I enjoyed Metal Gear. Before we start this, I'm gonna actually step away and go to the restroom. Yeah, you have to unlock the ability to shoot in slow motion in these games. You get that in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I think you get that here, but you don't have to tag enemies in, like, late game Red Dead use. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna probably step away because nothing else is gonna be going on. When I return, we are going to Red Dead Redemption 2. It's another hour before we switch on over. Because like I said, well, I can't handle 15 frames a second. Back momentarily. All right. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because that's been in the plans for quite a while to actually play Gun at some point after we get through Fallout. Because Red Dead Revolver is really short. That is like that's like the most linear Rockstar game, honestly.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name is Marston. John Marston.
Red Harlow?
John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth.
Who's the Red Harlow reference in RDR2?
Mr. Wes Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened?
I heard that people thought that Uncle was red, and I kind of made a joke about that meme.
Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
People have apparently created him in Red Dead Redemption 2 with mods.
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine. All mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy playing this game. It's been a long time since I played
Not Moses.
Red Dead
You and me
Revolver.
are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses. Get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go. Come on then, partner.
Like, even his horse is all fucking
Fly, fly.
emaciated and shit.
How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Is it that much different from what you've done in the past?
Whole damn lot of you.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
No.
Not exactly, it
No,
don't.
it does
Are
not.
we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
That you are. Because, I mean, think about it. Think about John's tale. No matter what you do, the end result will be the same. Ain't that a nightmare?
It's very dark.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Seth, I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke and all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who do things most other fellers won't.
I can imagine.
That I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
I forgot how much of this was following other people. Like, even in Red Dead Redemption 2, a lot of it is, alright, we started a mission,
What's so
now let's
important about
ride.
this map?
Nothing much.
And give you as
Just
much exposition as we can
riches
during
and
ride
such
time.
like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search
This
for
came
nothing.
out
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my
after
children, my business.
4
Good
or
riddance
before
to them
4?
all. I don't
Grand
eat,
Theft Auto
I
4,
don't
that
sleep,
is.
I don't wash and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference.
You let it
between
take you
night and
over,
day,
dude.
Just darkness. I want to see the sunshine again.
I've seen some candidates for Bedlam in my time, but you might just win the prize straitjacket.
Yeah, he's absolutely lost at this point. He's gone to him, he's gone too far to stop now.
All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan.
I don't remember
As far
this
as I know,
suit looking
Moses
like
is
this.
being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
So I wonder if there's an honorable way to do this and a dishonorable way to do this. And I think I've been up here before to clear this place out.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Back and out of sight.
This is one god-awful assignment.
I know. This place is deader than a side of bacon. Stay away from them animals.
Me no more good than you already have. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Getting shot.
Come on! Whoa!
I love how this is a way to get you to figure out about your wanted. Right? That's kind of funny. How do they do it in Red Dead Redemption 2? I don't remember. It's been so long. Literally months since I started playing that game. Now we've got a $20 bounty we're gonna have to pay off.
Let's go! Yeah!
Probably could have actually stayed a bit farther back toward that location. Speedrun's probably going to be interesting. Probably going to be a little trick where it just steals the horse or something like that. And hell, based on the speedrun things, it might actually allow you to take out both the, like, just shoot them. That might be the fastest thing to do in a speedrun situation. You'll get a higher bounty, but does it really matter if you have a bounty or not in this game? I don't know. Also, I thought these were the mines. These aren't the mines.
Best we deal with this now, mister.
And now the cops are just nowhere to be seen.
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Just leave me alone! This ain't none of your business!
No, it is my business because you're preventing me from being able to get to Bill Williamson.
Seth's lying to you, mister!
You don't seem to understand. I don't care. The only thing that John really gives a shit about right now, yeah, he likes helping people.
Whatever he told you, it's a lie.
But we're helping people only so we could fucking get our family out of the situation they're in.
Stay there! You
Which,
must be
again,
stupid trusting that crazy bastard.
I mean, you're stupid to trust me.
You just wait till I get loose, mister.
I don't think you're gonna get loose here. I'm pretty sure you end up dead almost.
Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit.
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece.
God, that is so unsettling.
Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Oddfellow's Rest. It's in Oddfellow's Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me.
How in the hell does Seth have a pardon letter?
Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office.
Also, we're gonna use a pardon letter on a fucking $20 bounty?
No time to be wasting.
Can I just pay the money? Cause that sounds like it'd be so much better to not use that for fucking horse theft. Can we read that? Can we read that pardon letter? Removes any accumulated bounty when turned in at the local train station. That's kind of funny how you'd have to go into your kit to unequip and re-equip the bandana.
Go speak to that fella. Let's get this over with.
Pay off bounty, $20.
Can I pay my fine?
Yeah, thank you.
Perhaps I can be left alone.
You better go straight. Anytime you want to get on with it's fine with me.
Oh.
Body was found near Gap 2 Break. We'll split it between us, just me and you.
If I shoot you, does that fail the mission?
What's he paying you? I'll give you double.
Damn. Where can I go to get some money? I just need like a couple dollars. I don't want to pay the. I don't want to spend $17 and then have a bounty letter on top of that for $3. Might commit a little bit of crime just till I get what I need. Oh. Can't kill him.
Come on.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is there nothing in there? Looking to see if I find anything around here. There's got to be something in this. Right, please. A little bit of money. Look, it doesn't have $3. I'm really gonna drop a fucking pardon letter. I'm pissed. Whatever.
What are you so afraid of?
Ain't afraid of nothing. I just didn't want to waste time.
That crazy Mary swears she's seen treasures in the Tumbleweed Mansion basement.
This letter should do it.
Hurry up, will you? We got more important business to attend to.
Yeah, I know.
I hear they found some treasures hidden up.
Had to use a bounty letter for fucking $3.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come after.
Oh, that's aggravating. Oh well, no big deal. We could probably get another pardon letter down in the... like, why would they introduce a pardon letter and never have us have a chance to get another one? Well, I know the universe of Red Dead Revolver and this are, like... They're loosely based on, right? Like it's a spiritual successor.
Wonderful.
Not a direct successor. What do you got for me, old man?
My, take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
He's a poet.
Nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport.
No, you're not.
I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
No, you are not. Just got into town, basically, what I'm gathering, and you are gonna have a miserable time of it.
The stagecoach is the safest way to travel around these parts.
Because you've not had to deal with Bill Williamson's group yet, I would imagine. Still farther down. Oh, he's not too farther down. This is actually where he'd be doing shit. Go to Nigel. Nigel is timed, though. We could go to McFarland's ranch. Head up there with the speedrun thing. We don't have the money to do that, though. We have to ride. Let's go to that. If we pass the Marshall mission, we'll go past it, but I think we're going to do the Marshall mission Or at least accept the objective for it. Even though I've marked past that point. Because I was going to make a comment about the side missions we have. And I kind of don't like it, there being that many, any active side missions. Death is a bit closer, I think, actually. No, up at the thing as well. I'm trying to think if it's worth... No, it's almost 6 a.m., so Nigel's probably not going to activate. By the time we get there, we have to wait around for a while. Could rob the train really quick.
Let's go.
That's tempting. We spent a lot of money getting weapons that we're not using right yet. Maybe that was a waste. I am aggravated about the pardon, but then again, we're not going to go out of our way to commit crimes like that. I saw an armadillo. I think I saw an armadillo. Could have been a rabbit. Would make sense that there would be armadillos around armadillo. And when I say around armadillo, obviously talking about the general area of armadillo. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and this game is definitely way, way, way shorter than Red Dead Redemption.
Come on, come on.
By the time we get out of this routine, it's probably going to allow us to do Nigel make Fire Slam.
Come on.
Yeah, because basically with each place we go, we got to get into contact with certain individuals that'll help us get the person we're trying to get. It is funny how much they did with so little, you know? But this is a... They said they'd kill you if you didn't help. Well, guess what?
I'm sorry, lady.
You got killed for helping, so...
Don't think you'll be needing this.
Who were you asshats a fucking couple minutes ago? Not at all what I wanted to do. Also, when the name is red like that, that kind of goes to show you that they're villainous. Okay, so we didn't hit him. I thought we hit him and I was about to be a little bit aggravated. Are you gonna come after me? You are. Hanging Bonnie McFarlane. What?
All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's
Shut
Bonnie?
up.
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That'd be your next lucky mare.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
You could shoot him anyway.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there. Get out from there! You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do! Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon.
I kind of remember this.
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, Deputy. Make sure he's tied on good. Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
I mean, at this point, it ain't really up.
Come on. Let's get this charmer to
Like-
Tumbleweed. Yeah. See, this is what happens.
Something
when
has already happened to her,
fair and
dumbass.
unfair. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the
Yeah,
government.
you gonna fucking
Now
blame
you
the
say
government?
that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government,
Yeah,
Mr.
don't try that
Johnson.
shit,
They
though.
come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
Fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets.
Pinkertons.
Why's this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deek Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal! I'll be back for you!
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deek's the
bastard!
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
I think they all die anyways.
What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place.
Place
Some
that she
people
talked
say
about
it's
going
haunted.
up to, right?
It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon, everybody had up to the left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and
No.
bandits.
Some other
Scum like
place
Deek
you talk
here.
about going.
Old popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarland, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was.
Shut the fuck
I
up,
owe them
Marshal.
more than I can ever
Mr.
repay.
That's just
Mr.
they've been through a lot.
Oh.
Well, they're both vulnerable.
Well, I'm the deputy, but I can't get the means to go after Bill Williamson. And when somebody finally has the means to go after him, instead of helping him out, you're fucking acting like he's the reason Bill Williamson's doing what he's doing. No,
I know you helped.
Bill
Just
Williamson's the
like you
reason.
helped me.
Fucking John
That's the
tried to go
reason for
clean.
doing it.
Tried to stop that. Then Bill Williamson had to come on back down to fucking
First time I walked into your office.
this location.
It's just All this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
You're not. You're a fucking contract killer.
How is this mess supposed
You
to
are a
turn out?
contract killer.
An outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son. If I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here. Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
Yeah, that really works.
Good man, Marshal. And I respect what
So
you're
don't try and tell me how to raise my son.
Since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Yeah, they ain't doing
Criminals are
shit.
like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp
So don't
one
do
out,
anything at
another
all?
sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. And why should a bunch of rich university boys in the East get to decide how a man in Armadillo should live his life?
Well, maybe you're right about that.
Where you from, Marston?
Come on.
Only a coward hides behind a badge. Oh, God damn it! I ain't no use to you dead.
He said, where are you from? And we didn't answer him. We're not answering him. I wonder if there was more dialogue meant for this game. But they just never got around to doing it. Trying to make sure the game's running as smoothly as possible by looking down.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Marston, lead Deke into town. Make sure you keep a gun on that son of a bitch.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
Yeah, because he's dead.
How does it feel to be the Marshal's lapdog? You sure are a brave man behind a gun.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Yep.
That sure worked.
John, you gotta get the body before they kill her.
This should be relatively easy. Literally just sprint through and just aim, tap, fire, aim, tap, fire.
Don't move. Leave her alone. Benefits of misspent youth.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Think you're running away? Really think you're gonna be allowed to run away after that? Fucking idiots. You fucked up by joining Bill Williamson. No, 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 no. Yeah, ain't happening. You don't get to run away. Dumbasses. All of the lot of them.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Dealing with that relatively well.
Just a little something for my troubles.
Yeah, that's what we need, just some ammo and stuff like that. A little bit of money here and there. There should be a chest in this place, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's another fight that happens here too, by the way. Well, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to check right now. Building in the... I don't think we can. Oh, we can. In the basement. They were... I don't remember myself. Oh, nothing down here? I guess not. Oh, we don't have the information yet to get this because it's right here. It's right here, but we can't do anything about it yet? Because we don't know that it's there. That's a bit of a shame. So we took out a good portion of that gang.
We meet again.
Might as well do Nigel West Dickens up here, and then we can go hit Seth later.
Come on.
Actually, this might be the last mission we do here. We'll see. Getting close to the time where I normally like to switch on over to the next game. At least on days where I feel like switching over. And like I said, I can deal with it, but after a certain amount of time, it's kind of like, okay. That, and like I said, this is going to be a short one. The only reason it's taken as long as it has is because of moments where I'm fucking around.
Come on.
Dude thought they were going to save his ass, and the first person they killed was him. This is where we get ran out of town. Now I remember.
This one looks as wild as a hornet in a pail. Good luck to you, son.
Oh, really?
And no mistake.
And slow down.
I didn't mean to do this.
Now don't take off now. Easy. I got you.
Did not mean to do this, but you know what? Since we're here and we started it anyways, we might as well get the $5 for doing this or whatever it is. Maybe it's 10 now, because we did the first one and it's now up to level 2. And we shouldn't fall this time because I now know not to lean into the horse, just stay on the center location. We're good to go.
I'm in trouble here.
No, you're not.
Come on, nearly got you. Come on.
Damn fine riding. That was fast work, son.
$8. Oh, the speed at with which we do it increases how much money we get. New items are now available to purchase. Yay. Unless it just went up by $8.
Mr. Marston, how are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes.
Very interesting fellow.
You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Your plan, dear boy. Your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems...
Gotta tend to his.
We need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon. Extra hands. And I need some danger money.
Yeah.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
No.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach.
Oh God, I forgot
the kind
about the race
activity
thing. Like
where
to the official
lying,
races.
cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive. Now, sir, tooth gap, tooth breach.
Maybe I was wrong? I would have sworn he got kicked out of this town. Maybe it's later down the line. Skip the destination. No, I think we'll just let the ride pan out. Honestly, gives me a moment to chill. At least as long as...
Seth is an interesting fellow, is
yeah,
he not?
bored.
I wouldn't say interesting. More deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
Connection with him more like. You and Seth have a lot in common. You both rob people for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Oh, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking about?
A drunk who's mended their ways.
John, I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to
That's
put a
kind of
gun in
hilarious.
your face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. Tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, oh dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success.
That's so.
I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
Now, do you think we should skip at this point? Give enough time to take a moment, rest, recover, get myself another thing of water. It is kind of interesting to keep in mind what happened in the events of Red Dead Redemption 2 while you're talking about this stuff. And how aggravated John gets when Nigel makes the joke about hanging up his hat, right, retiring. And he pretty much tried to do that, but the government won't let him.
Yes, the race.
Oh, come on. Time to purge that negativity and start thinking like a winner. You're going to have a whale of a time. They've been holding these chariot races in New Austin for as long as I can remember. And we need the money.
Why aren't you racing then?
Me? Oh no, not my thing at all. You have already proved yourself more than adept at the reins, my dear boy, and under some stress. These races are Byzantine in their ferocity, and the terrain is treacherous. People will do just about anything to win. Men die. It's a marvelous spectator sport.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my wild card, John. They won't be expecting you.
So what's your role in all this?
Think of me as your spiritual
guide.
Do I have to?
You are a free man, of course, but I strongly recommend it. Imagine, just for today, you are not an aging bounty hunter, and I am not an avant-garde business pioneer. No, sir. Today, we are gladiators. Motivation, dear boy.
I'm definitely feeling motivated to get the hell out of here.
I will say it kind of, like, honestly, thinking about it, some of the stuff doesn't make sense. Then again, that is kind of up Pinkerton Alley right there. To hold people hostage and then get them to do the dirty work for them. Why would they waste the man hours? They could be doing some other shit that they would classify as more important. Yeah, Bill Williams fucked up, but...
Here we are, John.
I remember this taking a couple of attempts. I remember this taking a couple of attempts, I really do. I love how our horse followed us the entire time. Always notice how we start last in games like this.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race.
Uh-huh.
Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to 3. Ready, set, go!
But he didn't say 3. I think you can shoot the horse, though, because it said spectators or racers, but what about the horse? Or the cart? I don't need to shoot no goddamn cart, though. We're gonna smoke this. Jesus, man. 15 frames a second, baby! Let's go! Like I said, I can only handle so much of this. Oh boy. Oh, that's one of the reasons right there. I think you can flip this fucking cart. I wonder what it is about that idea. Right? I wonder what it is about that idea of racing that's been as prevalent as it has been, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the few things that we've, I think, always done in some way, shape, or form. Right there. That's why I remember doing this over again, right? That's why I remember doing this over again, because I think it doesn't matter how far ahead the other person is now. Like, I think it's better to just restart the race than to try and get put back on the track. And I don't know if time progresses while you're waiting there, so like the longer it takes you to set, the worse off it is. Maybe not. I gotta be careful though, because I think there's a couple of laps. Because that was at 10 frames a second, by the way. Oh no, there's not multiple laps. Never mind. Maybe I was just way worse than I remember, because, yeah, it turned hard there. Hell, there you can get flipped on. If you don't hit it right and it bounces wrong. I think I remember flipping once over here. That, and games like this love to speed up your opponents near the end of the race, for whatever reason. Because, well, they couldn't keep up before, they were catching up afterwards.
Race, mister? I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Good for you.
I suggest we beat a hasty retreat.
Yeah, hasty retreat, why is that? You know what's funny? Most of these scams are scams that we would do regardless. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in RDR2. I could see Arthur racing in a race that Hosea had set up that no matter what, they were gonna win. Like the race wasn't even really a race, it was just for everyone to bet money and then we would leave. That's what can you imagine doing something like that? That would, a job like that, oh, it would piss people off, but it would fucking, back in the day, probably would have got them good.
Seriously, in these parts,
People would be making bets, and then all of a sudden,
your participation was not entirely
where's the race?
That was clear.
Ah, sport, born heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I wonder, was it that Nigel West Dickens got robbed and left for dead? Or that a group came back to get their money back? I'm tempted to skip the destination, but I kind of don't want to, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple of conversations that happen that if I press skip the destination, we'll miss out on. That, and... why do I have control like this? You can look up. Looking up works.
Well done, sir. Well
Oh,
done.
God.
Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Yeah. I mean, we were alcoholic arms dealers too, John. Because you know Bill was selling some of those rifles. Meet Irish. Nigel's down there. Yeah, I think this might be a good point to wrap up. I do like manually saving. Could rent up at Ridgewood for 5. Break another horse up there when we're done. Is that worth it? Probably not. I guess we'll go to the house and we'll do a hard save there.
Get on in.
Armadillo. Yeah, you know what? How much is it gonna be? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do.
Now let's keep this between ourselves.
And that's what I call a mutual understanding. Yes, sir.
Lost $10. Newspaper we didn't read. Nope. Nope. I didn't read the other newspapers and stuff like I wanted to in Red Dead Redemption 2. Kind of got to that point to where I enjoyed doing what I was doing, but I was like, it was a combination of reasons, really. I have a tendency to if I get tilted too much, it really goes to show. Because I kind of got tilted near the tail end of Ninja Gaiden Sigma. For no fault, it was like, the main reason I got tilted was because of something I fucked up on. Right? So I got tilted about that and was just getting extra angry about shit that I normally would be alright with. More alright with. Not exactly 100% alright, because that final fight in Ninja Gaiden, if you don't get him, it's a pain in the ass because you got to go all the way through the start area, the exit cave sprint, and that's just so annoying.
Let's go. Come on.
It's kind of funny how most of my gameplay is going to be like that if I want to have it run. It truly, it truly is amazing how much more systems have improved. Because it's at the point to where you really only have, like, you can emulate other systems, I would imagine now. But a lot of it, I think, has to do more with how ill-optimized shit was, right? I think that's one of the reasons why we haven't seen a lot of PlayStation 3 games ported in any way, shape, or form, because of how annoying those systems were to program for. Like, the PlayStation 3 was rough for how games were programmed, I feel. Or if I'm remembering correctly, or something. There's something, because I remember specifically that... Well, it's less remembering specifically and more feeling this way because of how a couple of the emulated games that I played, including Metal Gear Solid 4, have had issues like this, right? Metal Gear Solid 4 actually played better than this one has, though. This one, for whatever reason, way worse than that one was. Yeah, it had moments where it would have lag spikes and, like, I couldn't do the end of the game, right? But still. It is kind of wild how bad these PlayStation 3 emulations feel. Oh, her.
I'm Herbert Moon! I've just been robbed! You gotta stop him!
I don't want to stop the thief. Honestly.
I can shut you up if you start hollering. This won't take a moment.
I can put you where it's real cold.
This asshole.
Thought you might want to deal with this fella yourself.
That's the spirit that made this country great, Par. He'll taste some armadillo justice for sure.
Alright. Pick up the bounty poster as well, I guess. Did I not do the other bounty? Or did it expire? Or did I do it? Could probably do the bounties, but I'm not feeling. I think we're gonna save it and do more main story stuff. Because the bounties they're not as interesting as they are in Red Dead Redemption 2. At least they don't feel as interesting. They're just a way to get a little bit of extra money. And honestly, I do find it funny how many missions we're doing to get money for other people. Right? And that's one of the reasons why we helped out Seth. Seth's got one half of the map that he's looking for. And the other half of the map that he got, or he's about to get from his buddy, that we're going to help him get, is all for some treasure, I would imagine, right? Because that's what a lot of these themes are, where treasure hunting really has no value to it for the people that are doing it outside of the main character. I'm pretty sure if I open this container up, do I get a supply of shit? Yeah, we get a little bit of a supply of things. No rifle ammo. I wonder if I... Can't save it again, can I? Can. Well, I'll have to keep that and see if I get ammo for those. Alright, anyways, we're going to wrap up here. Tomorrow we're going to continue this. It's, we'll be going a lot live at a different time for some of you. Because over here in the States we're doing we're doing the spring forward, right? Spring forward, so we're going forward an hour, which means that while I'll still be going live at 6 p.m., it will have been, instead of 4 hours when I'm supposed to be going live, it will have been 3 hours ago, right? Yeah, it's confusing. I hate that they fucking have the stupid daylight saving time. At this current time, it doesn't make sense to have that. It really doesn't. Anyway, YouTube, Twitch highlight watchers, that's going to be it for you. Oh, okay. Game might have. Anyways, for those that are watching live, stick around because I'm probably going to switch over to Fortnite or some shit and chill in that and play that tonight because the new just dropped and I'll actually get a chance to play it tonight instead of yesterday being down for most of the time and getting in a 1 hour queue. Anyways, for those of you that are new here, if you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to the channel as well. If you're watching on YouTube, down in the description below through all my links, exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be live, the highlight, or the VOD while it's still up there. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at EST Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of go live if I'm going to be a little bit late or outside of a half hour late, as well as where you can communicate with other kingdom. But whatever else catches your fancy through all my links, and until next time, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.